everyone. I just wanted to do a flip through of my Volume 2 Traveler's Notebook. I have had this one finished for ages. I did a video, but it was something ridiculous. It was like 20 minutes long. So I've decided to redo it, make it really short and sweet, do a flip through for everyone because I got such a good response from my first Volume 1 flip through. Now this is using the same company, Cotton & Paper Co.'s standard traveller size notebook. It is a plain blank page notebook, which is great. That's what I loved about this one as well. The only downfall for me, now that I've started and done two of them, two different traveller's notebooks, was the lack of pages. So I started in the 9th of May and I finished this one on the 7th of June. So really it's only a month and a half, 2 months. I have another insert that I'm going to start using, or that I've already started using, sorry, and it's got something like 64 pages, and you can use obviously both sides, so it's going to last me a lot longer. So I'm going to get straight into it. Volume 2, I've used Project Life cards, stickers, punchies from my kits, my Kitacolics kits, washi tape on this, and even a die cut, a lovely die cut. This is my washi cityscape, and I took samples from all the washi tape that people have sent me and some of the newest ones that I've bought and turned it into my cityscape sort of title page. I really liked the look of this, really loved it. I actually scrap lifted this from James Burke. He does a video on how to use washi in traveller's notebooks and things, and it was such a fabulous idea. Loved it, loved it, loved it. So this one is talking about Kung Fu Sing, fortune cookies. My husband and I listen to Regurgitator. We know the songs, and there's a song called Kung Fu Sing, and we had absolutely no idea it was to do with fortune cookies. And once you actually look at the lyrics, you think, oh, I could slap myself in the forehead and say, "Doh, I knew that. How silly am I?" That's all right. So I've got the lyrics from the song, not all the lyrics, but just the big part that'll sort of tie it all in. Journaling about how we bought them again because we felt like something different and realised the connection between the two. Just some watercolour. My watercolours, oh, this is my cat, my big ginger cat. Okay, move. Hello, go on. That's Sylvester, my big ginger cat, my moggy. So these are watercolours. The watercolours I've used are quite chalky. They're a cheap variety that I wanted to start out with. But now I'm going to invest, I hope, at Christmas time in some Prima watercolours, I think. And I'm going to try that. It's sort of the next step up here in Australia, price-wise and quality-wise. These are little cards I got given to me in a flipbook swap, my tea, and I've even used the orange here is a distress name, Ting Tolt's distress name. So this is a bit of hidden journaling in a envelope, and then just a little bit of drawing. It's personal, it's a bit upsetting. I was having a pretty crap day, and so that's why I have it more hidden, so that it's not something that people will just straight away go to, is sad stuff. And this, I was inspired by a letter I got given in my flipbook, and it said 7 things about me. So I've got this about me page, and I'm just really frank with what I drink tea. I drink coffee as well, but only sweet coffee. I talk a lot. My hubby can't shut me up. I scrapbook. I collect mail from all over the world. I love succulents. I could live off potatoes. I'm messy. I'm 26 this year. I'm a mum of 2 boys. Things like that. So this is from my birthday in May. I turned 26 and my husband got me these awesome balloons, so when I woke up that was all there. And I decorated this with a kit that I had just received as well. It was a party Case of Craft brand. And there's stickers and then some pattern paper. That was me going for my birthday dinner with my family. This is a art journal page that I did. I use this, I just loved this flower garland. They're very in at the minute, and that's why I wanted to add it, because everyone's doing it. I've been seeing them everywhere and it's relevant. So it's a little flip bit there. I haven't put anything behind that, but I don't really want to now. And then this is another flip bit of journaling talking about me and how I'm sending mail out everywhere. I use a digital stamp from Vera Lane Studios. I absolutely love this one here. I'm just using my... I have 2 Copic markers. I have 6, 7, 8, possibly 10 I think now. Newton and Winsor and Newton brush markers. And I have 2 cheap Renault markers, which is like a $2 shop equivalent when I was trying out alcohol markers for this. And I'm still adding slowly. Whenever I find them on sale at one of my craft stores, I get them. But this was just, I don't know, it was me. It's me and my pocket mail and how I was a bit feeling with it all. And I've used stamps and things there. I used one of my envelopes from an overseas pocket letter or a flip book. And my son absolutely loves Sarah and Duck, and I freehand drew this whilst we were watching Sarah and Duck. And then I've just watercoloured that in, and as you can see, the paint's a little bit chalky. It's not perfect. I don't care. I love it. It's me. And then just Flynn's favourite TV shows at the minute. Bit of journaling, and I used an old card, a watercoloured card there. Bit of watercolours in the back. This is the first pen pal mail I sent to Caitlin in the US, and I've just put it up, made it my own envelope, and it's tucked in there so I know what I wrote when I get a response. I haven't quite got a response yet, but international mail probably took 3 or 4 weeks to get to her by the time she writes it and then gets it back to me. It's probably going to take 2 or 3 months, and that's fine. Another bit of art journaling on a book page, and it was Harry Potter's, what was the 20th anniversary of the day Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone was released on the market. So I had my Harry Potter inspired page, and I've done a shadow of Dobby, and I've got Dobby still, so I'm going to use him somewhere else in another page. Diagon Alley, cute characters that I found on Pinterest. My pen, silly me, I didn't use a water resistant pen, so I wrote on it, and then I wanted to use a Tim Holtz Distress Stain, and as you can see, it used it. But that's fine, it's hidden. It's not perfect, but I know for next time. Same thing, I'm always learning. I'm using a lot of this washi tape as well at the minute because I love it. This was a cheeky note that I got from my son's preschool, and there's a bit of backstory to go with that, but it sort of all explains it in there. A blank page that I was going to do a bit of art journaling on and just didn't get to. It's fine, I'm leaving it. Moving on from that one anyway. And this was a Thursday, and this is sort of like my day overall in pictures. Kangaroos, we have a big oval just on the far side of our fence, back fence. So my boys can literally walk out our back gate and go onto the oval. And about 3, 4 in the afternoon, all the kangaroos, we have a family of about 8 kangaroos, and they're always on the oval of that time at dusk, and it's beautiful. So I had my cup of coffee out the back and watched them, and I've been repotting my succulents, and it was a sunny day, so you can see all that. Bit of my adult colouring in book. Loved the colours. I was watching a movie, and I've always got to be doing something, always. So I'm always creating something, crocheting, colouring in, painting, whatever. I'm just doing something all the time. I can't sit still. So I cut it down and used it as an insert, and then that's when we had caught up with my friend who's just had her son Declan. And obviously he's not a newborn baby, he's a couple of months old in this photo. So I got to see him, and that was great, and I have like a little tip in on a tip in there. So that's a picture of my 2 boys, and they were walking around the lake waiting for them to arrive, and that's a little bit of journaling about it, a little bit of art journaling. I'm loving the circles at the minute, and this is what's in my garden at the minute. I've got my succulents that are just thriving, and this is talking about me doing my gardening. I love it. It's a fairly new hobby for me. That's my son on his fire truck toy, metal toy. And these are drawings, my son's drawings. So bin truck, monster truck, and I've just fire truck, stuck those all in as well. And my final page is when we caught up with another friend and her son Zach, and I just spoke about how the boys getting along, and they're all between 1 and Flynn, my son, is the eldest, so he's about 2.5. So they're all fairly close in age, which is great. And that is it. I'm going to wrap this in clear contact to protect the cover and so that I don't scratch off anymore like I did here. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up on this video if you did like it. Thanks guys. Bye.